Hey, so I have a subscriber who asked me if I could commentate about the joke, "Go kill yourself." Okay, this is said pretty often when somebody is basically mad at someone or something and they're feeling pretty upset and they say that. Or they could even just say it as a stupid joke where everything's happy, and even though I haven't heard that, but some people do joke about something like that, and that's not cool. I mean, yeah, there are jokes all the time, and people say, "Oh, you're just being a sensitive bitch. Why are you so like serious about everything? You're no fun," and shit like that. Well, you can't. I understand that, but like, there are just some people that have gone through something like that you're joking about, and that's why you need to, know that person before you joke around with them. And that's how you avoid like hurting their feelings, or that's how they don't have to make you think that they're just sensitive bitches, because obviously if somebody's mother, you know, killed herself, and the daughter is just there without her mom, and her friends are joking about it, "Oh, go kill yourself, go kill yourself," and saying fucked up stuff like that. Like, that happened to her. So you don't know that, right? Then don't say anything. Get to know people before you start joking around about serious stuff. Just like the whole rape thing, just like the whole killing yourself thing, and even the gay thing, and or even saying the word faggot or fag or whatever. Saying like things that the words or even the sentences or phrases that could actually have some sort of sentimental attachment to that person, to their history, or to what's happened to them before, and you don't know them. And people don't know you. Maybe something so horrible happened to you, or, something tragic, and they joke about it. I mean, when it's fresh, obviously, like when it just happened, like somebody's mother just committed suicide, and somebody jokingly says, "Go kill yourself," then obviously that's going to be a problem, and she is going to be sensitive towards that because it just happened. And maybe after a very long time, like I'm talking about years, depending on how she feels, how that person feels. If she's okay now, she's coping with it, she's moving on. It's things are different now. She's happier, and whatever, it's up to her how she feels. And if you decide to keep up with that person, or her, or him, then maybe, I'm not even saying you should, but it wouldn't hurt as much, but it probably would, because that's somebody's parent, or a friend, or somebody that took their own life. Because I can say this in my own experience. I had a good friend. Okay, I'll tell you the story. I had a friend, his name was Randy, during summer of my 11th grade year of high school. I joined this summer league for college. There were a bunch of college students playing, and I was only in 11th grade. And I met these really cool guys at the rec center that I always played at. And that was like my second home, man. I always went there to play ball. And this was before I even started playing video games seriously, like how I played ball seriously. So anyways, I played ball super seriously, and I had fun though, don't get me wrong. Always have fun with the things you do. And I met this guy named Randy. He's 22, and I was 17 at the time. I was 17 at the time, I think, or 16, going on 17. And we played ball, and he was a great supporter. He just always, he was like a cheerleader. He was like, "Go Kelly, you got this, girl," like, yeah, and patting my back and stuff, and always making me feel like I was a beast, and I did the same for him. And so we joined up in this team. We had other friends that played with us, and we would practice, we would have fun, we would even go out and hang out. And he was in this relationship with this girl that he really liked. He really loved, actually. Even though it's only been like a couple months, 4 months, I believe, he still loved her. It's not about the time, how long you've known somebody to know them. It's about how much time you use to hang out with them and to get to know them. So it doesn't matter, you can't never use that against somebody. Say, oh well, I've known this person for so long, so how long have you actually been hanging out with them? You know, you can't say this is my best friend because I've known that person since preschool, but you don't even talk to them. It's not the same. So anyways, he was like in love with this girl, and one night he called me. He was super upset, and he didn't know what to do because she wanted to break up with him. And he had a good life, you know. He had his little nephews and cousins that were really great to him, and he took care of them. And so he talked to me, and I tried my best to accommodate him and to help him, to comfort him. And I tried my hardest to, you know, not to prevent something, to prevent suicide, to prevent him from killing himself. I didn't know he was even gonna like do it or think about it, but you know, in the back of my head I was hoping he wasn't gonna do that, because some people do think about that. And so I got kind of scared, and I tried to help him. But he seemed like the kind of person that wouldn't do that because he's so confident, and he seemed so like everything was cool. But I guess everything wasn't cool, because I got a call eventually, like a couple of days after, saying that he killed himself. And I was like, what? It didn't hit me, because I didn't believe it, because he was so happy. He was so energetic, and he was amazing. And so our friend, he told me, and I thought he was joking, and I was like, dude, that's not funny. And he wasn't. So I couldn't believe it until I went to his funeral and I saw him in the coffin, and he was just not moving. And I couldn't help but like break down so hard and cry so badly because I could have tried harder. I could have talked to him even more. I could have been there for him more than just on the phone. I should have went over to his place and made sure that he was actually okay. And I feel I messed up on that, and I regret it till this day that I didn't try hard enough to be there for somebody, because he took his own life because his girlfriend broke up with him. And you know, you may think that's stupid, but like I said in the other video of my suicide part 1, that's why. That's one of the reasons why some people take their own lives, because they blame themselves. And it's a hard thing to deal with. So if you are a jokester and you don't give a shit about some people's feelings, because Rio5 Siren told me that, and it's true, like it's true. If you surround yourself with people who just don't respect you and who will keep joking about the things that hurt you, and you've told them once or twice and they keep doing it, and they disregard your feelings, they don't respect you, then they're not worth being friends with, and they're not worth being around, because they will only make you feel that way constantly. Unless they honestly were trying to change and it just slipped out their mouths and they were like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Then that's understandable. Then you gotta keep getting mad at them so they know that they gotta fucking stop and think about it even harder. Because it shouldn't be that hard of a habit to stop joking about killing yourself. You know, it's not like saying hella or saying what the fuck or saying like and you know, it's that phrase isn't anything like that. It's not a habit. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a habit to say things that are fucking stupid. You know what I mean? So people who do this, if you joke around about killing yourself or whatever, or even you tell somebody to go kill themselves and you don't even know them, like you say it online in a Call of Duty lobby, then you're fucked up, because that person might kill themselves and you'll never know. And that makes you a kind of person that is not worth being around. So think about the shit you say before you say them, okay? I hope this helped Subby Wubby, and I hope your friend is doing amazing, and she deserves to be happy. So you gotta be there for her, man. You do.